I am so thrilled to finally meet Pieter Elsen here in person at his sanctuary in Virginia. And we have had just a wonderful conversation, getting to know one another. I wanted to introduce him to you all. Pieter is going to be one of our speakers at the Reincarnation Symposium. So I put the question to him, what made you get started in your work?
Well, I started hypnosis first, and first to actually learn the basic skills of hypnosis. I was actually still living as a Vedic monk in a monastery, and I was reading Michael Newton's books, Journey of Souls. And the moment I read this book, I just knew this is what I gotta do.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, and so, it's from an inspiration to an actual application. It took a while because I was still living in a certain situation. So I first ended up I thought, well, I have to start at the basics. So I went to HMI, College of Hypnotherapy in California, and it took like 1.5 years or whatever. And that's where while doing that college, I started, putting my fingers a little bit into regression. But they were not specialized in regression, they were just specialized in actual clinical hypnosis. And but I got the taste of it because initially my inspiration was that's what I want to do.
Right.
And so I did learn the basics of past life regression there, but later on I would develop much more skills regarding regression. And then I applied eventually to the Michael Newton Institute, but they told, no, you gotta wait a few years to even be able to enter. So I waited and I started practicing and refining my fundamental skills first and doing a lot of past life regressions. And then finally I was able to get to the Michael Newton Institute. And then from there on, it was all life between life. And slowly I started moving away from regression, from normal hypnosis, clinical hypnosis. And now me and Jenna, my beautiful wife, we are doing full-time only regression, past life and life between life regression.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. It's a process, isn't it?
Yeah, it took us, in order to be full-time, it took us, I think it's like 10 years or so just to come to this point.
Yeah.
And also you have to learn skills. It's not, you can say when you look at these courses and so you can think, oh, I can do this quickly. Well, you can learn the basics relatively quickly, but in order to actually really know how to do it well and to have experience and to be effective, it takes a long time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what do you feel like you've gained the most out of this whole path that you've taken from being a Vedic monk, a hypnotherapist, and now LBL specialist? What have you gained out of all of that?
A lot. First of all, the beautiful people you meet.
Oh, yes.
Because the people that are coming to you, they are generally all well-read. They think outside the box. They're on a quest for purpose. They're looking for a higher connection. So just the vibe of working with this kind of people is a joy. That's number one for me. Just when somebody comes in and you sit with them, you talk to them, that joy of connecting to somebody at that level, and then slowly going on a journey with them. That cannot really be expressed in words. And then, just the sheer joy of going in a past life. Like you, we've seen thousands of past lives. And you travel through history and you get a real good feel for those times and those places and those situations and people in it. And the incredible journey people make through all these lives. And then of course we do life between life. And the beauty about life between life is it's a little bit different from past lives in that you really go into the spirit realm. And so now we're dealing with the beauty of the soul. That which is away from even your conditioning as a certain person in any particular past life. Mm-hmm. So you get to help people to reconnect with that true essence of who they are behind all conditioning. Because no matter how many lives you've lived, these are all roles you play, certain conditionings you adopt. Even now in this life, I think I'm Pieter, I'm this man, but I'm really not.
Right.
First of all, I was so many other characters in so many other lives. But more than that, I am the eternal spirit that is elevated above all these things. And to help people connect to that divine essence and seeing the tears run down their face when they recognize their divine beauty, that is the most rewarding thing that you can do.
Well, we really look forward to you telling us much more about the Life Between Life experience at the Reincarnation Symposium in October. And we're counting the days. So thank you again for taking a few moments to share a little bit about your story. And we just look forward to having everyone join us. Thank you.
Thank you.